Yeah, that's about right.
So here you see all of their shots, but it doesn't make much sense because there isn't any sound. So if we take one of their sounds, drag it into the viewer, now that's a much better crowd sound. It makes sense with their theme, which is a screenplay for a soccer movie. So they would then apply each of their sounds to each of the shots that are in sequence, and they have a movie.
Animation is made by running a series of pictures side by side to make the appearance of motion. And the rest is up to your imagination. Playing a game is great, but creating a game is even better. Software today allows you to make a simple game or a complex one.
The appeal of the game factory or creating video games is it takes all the interests of a movie, but it adds an interactive level to your movie. So you can still make the movie, which a video game really is. It's an animation, but it allows the user to interact with that movie and score points and gain levels and actually have fun with the movie or decide how the movie will continue or end.
I would go into the future pretty far because I want to see what it would be like with more advanced technology and stuff.
I would go into the future to Sudbury because that's where I was born, and I wanted to see what it would be like in the future.
I'd go back to when the Earth still first started to see what happened.
I would go to the future to see what my life would be like and see where I'd be living and what the world would look like.
I go to the past to see what it was like when no one had any electronics or any televisions and things to watch.
Probably the future to see what kind of technology they would have.
I'd probably go into the past and see what it would be like to live in medieval times and see how hard they had it and just think back to now that I've got a lot compared to what they have back then.
I'd probably travel in the past to meet my grandpa's dad. I just always wanted to meet him, but he died before I was born. So.
The past to see what it was like to go to school back then.
Probably to the future to see what it's going to be like when we're gone and how our family is going to live after that.
I think I would go to medieval times just to see how disgusting they lived, and I just want to see how nasty and stuff it is.
I would travel 10 years from now to see what the world would be like and the inventions that have been invented and to see what everybody looks like.
I would go to the beginning of the world to see what really happened and how it was created. And I'd also want to go into the future to see what would happen later in life.
When creating a game, there are some basic principles. You have to have a game character, you have to have a quest, and you have to have some challenges to stop you from completing the quest.
So if we bring up the actor controls, everything in a video game is called an actor, then we can control the animations, how the keyboard influences the things that happen on the screen. So if you press the down arrow, it'll go down. If you hit the space bar, it'll jump. All of the basic controls of a video game are programmed here. When they first start, they're using buttons. They select buttons. When they get a little bit better or a little bit older, they will start to write actual scripts to have better control over their actors in their video game. So if I were to run this tutorial, this is what it would look like if a user or a player started to play their game. It has all of the controls and the animations that you would see in a basic platform game. It runs left and right. If I hit the space bar, it's been programmed to jump, and as you see, it can collect points. And of course, you can lose in this video game also. So it hits all the basic levels of a first-time video game.
I've created a video game. It's a maze with a character. We've made him so he'll go up, down, left, right, and turn in all directions.
I've made him so he can shoot. And there is also enemies in my maze. There is death bricks. And so what we've had to done is we made the maze out of bricks, and so what we need to do is add a collision event with them so the guy can't go through them. And there's a bunch of stuff you need to do. It's pretty hard to make a maze.
At first glance, KidsCo Quest is building robots, it's making movies, it's creating video games. You get to be a robotic engineer, you get to be a producer, you get to be a developer for software, or a graphic animator. When kids and parents first come here, that's what they see. Eventually, they come to learn that it's not about just making that, it's about edutainment, which is something that we've put together here in our center, where education meets entertainment. The spoof of the whole thing is that the kids don't realize it's educational, and the parents don't realize that it's entertaining. So both of the needs are met, the parents and the child.
Okay, everyone, here's your chance to win a KidsBeat t-shirt or another great prize. Tell us the answer to this question. How is animation made? If you know, call us at 705-737-0282 or email us at kids.beat@rci.rogers.com. And don't forget to leave your name and phone number. Good luck! Hey, Gibson. Hi, Sam. Here, I made this for you. Aw, thanks. I made these for you. Come on, let's go try them out. Well, we will see you next time on KidsBeat, beat. I can hardly wait to try on these babies. Okay, it's got to be one of these buttons to get me out. Here, hey.